Hey, what is up you guys? Pixeled here, and welcome to another speed build video on the channel. So today's speed build is a little bit different. This is definitely a different type of build, and the reason I say that is because this build is not a complete build. This is essentially a giant, very detailed shell. I don't normally do this. Usually when I do speed builds, it's a completed build, inside, outside, everything is completely done. But I actually have a really good reason as to why this is kind of like a shell. And the reason, this is basically a shell is because I specifically built this for my Sims 4 Neighbors Let's Play. In that Let's Play, we're doing some of the Sims 4 for rent stuff. And the sim in that Let's Play is currently saving up money because he wants to buy an apartment building and become a landlord. Now, I did not want him to buy a brand new, good looking building. I kind of wanted him to buy a heavily run down building and then we'll renovate it ourselves. So that's kind of what we're doing here today. We're building a very run down building, and in that Let's Play, we're going to actually renovate it, make it look nice. So, if that sounds interesting to you, you should definitely check out the Sims 4 Neighbors Let's Play. We're kind of doing both things. We're going to start doing the landlord stuff, and we are doing some of like the neighborly aspirations and stuff like that. So we're kind of like doing a lot of the Sims 4 for rent stuff in that Let's Play. It's been a fun time. It's been a really, really fun time. So yeah, today's speed build is a little bit different than my regular builds because this is not a completed build. It's basically a very detailed exterior shell, and then on the interior, all I did was the layouts and like flooring and wallpapers, and everything else is empty. So in that Let's Play, when we eventually do buy this building, which is going to take a while because this building is actually kind of expensive, we're going to go in there and renovate these apartments and make them a lot better for our tenants. So that's going to be really, really fun. I had a lot of fun working on this, even though I'm a little bit sad because I have not been able to sit down and record any of my Sims Let's Plays. Actually, I haven't been able to sit down to record videos, period. I'm going to be away from YouTube for like a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks, because I'm doing some stuff behind the scenes, and, I'm very busy. I'm very busy, so I haven't been able to record videos, even though speed builds are going to continue going up regularly. But that's honestly just because I record so many speed builds because I love building in The Sims 4 that I have like 5 speed builds already uploaded to the channel that are just waiting to go public. They're just waiting to be up on their specific days. So I have like 5 weeks worth of speed builds up and ready to go. So, those are going to continue going up regularly, but I have not been able to record any Sims Let's Plays, and it's because I'm just busy, I'm doing things, and I can't really record videos right now, so I'm going to be away from YouTube for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm a little bit sad because I really want to continue working on my neighbor's Let's Play so we could like save up money and, buy this apartment building so I could finally start working on the inside. But I don't think that's going to happen for quite some time because I think this apartment building is like $112,000, and my sim currently does not have that money. He does not have that money. He is, he's kind of broke. He's kind of broke. So he definitely doesn't have that kind of money. So it's going to be a while before we actually get to purchase this apartment building. But it's going to be very, very, very expensive to furnish this apartment building. And, oh, I don't know if my mic could catch that, but a loud car just passed by my building. Jeez. People, fix your mufflers. Anyways, yeah, this is going to be a very expensive apartment building to furnish because as you can see, on each end of the building, there's like a 3-story tower, and then in the middle, it's 2 stories with like a balcony on top. So each of the 3-story parts of the building, that's an entire apartment. So they're like, you know, each side of this apartment building is basically a 3-story family apartment. It's ginormous. It's, an apartment each. But the middle part has, I believe, 3 or 4 studio apartments. So I think we're definitely going to start with the studio apartments when we do eventually purchase this. I don't know. I think that's what we're going to do. We're not there yet. We still have money to save up. we still have money to do in the Let's Play. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute. By the way, you're watching this video right now, and I honestly feel like I'm watching this video for the first time with you guys, and it's because I worked on this build about a month ago, so I really don't remember this build that well. I don't remember the layout. I don't remember exactly how many apartments this build has. It could be 4, but I think it could also be 5. I can't remember if this has 5 apartments or 4. I think it's 1, 2. I'm doing the math in my head. So there's 2 on each side, and then there's 2 on the second floor of the middle part, and then 1 in the bottom floor. So 5. Yeah, 2, 2, 1, 5. I think this has 5 apartments. I guess we'll see when we get there. I don't know. Like I mentioned, I worked on this build like about a month ago, and it's just been sitting on my PS5, like the video, and I had some free time today, so I decided to do the voiceover. Um, so yeah, and also I think I'm gonna post this as a bonus video, because, you know, this isn't a full speed build because we're not doing the interior, so I think I'm just going to post this as a bonus video because speed builds go up every Wednesday, but I decided that, you know, I don't want to take up a full Wednesday with just this. So I think I'll just upload this on like a Saturday or a Sunday or whatever as a bonus speed build because, yeah, it's not a full build and you know, I don't know really what to say because this is the first time I've ever done a build like this where it isn't really a full build. So this is kind of like new to me. And I will say, I don't think I'll ever do another speed build like this. This build feels incomplete, you know? We're just working on the outside, we're not working on the inside. And yeah, we're gonna work on the inside in my Let's Play, but it feels incomplete and it irks me. You guys have no idea how much I had to hold back while working on this because I so badly wanted to start placing furniture inside this build, but I could not. I could not. So I don't think I'll ever do another build like this, where I just do the outside and not the inside. It feels incomplete and I don't like it, even though I know that I did this for a Let's Play. I don't like that I feel like I didn't complete this build. But you know what? I think the outside, the exterior of this build turned out really, really cool. And I'm very happy about that. And the cool thing is, I made the outside of this build look nasty. I added trash everywhere. You guys will see. I added trash. I added overgrown grass. I made the exterior of this build look disgusting. And the reason I did that is because I kind of plan that when we buy this apartment building, I do also want to fix up the outside. So, you know, maybe one video will spend, I don't know, $20,000 to remove the fencing and remove the trash and, you know, the grass and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how we're going to make it work. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it, but I do want to add that extra layer of challenge in that Let's Play where we have to spend money to make the outside of the build also look good. So yeah, we're not only spending money to furnish up the place, we're also spending money to make the outside of this build look good. So that's gonna be really, really fun. So if you guys haven't watched my Sims 4 Neighbors Let's Play, you definitely should. Because we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. By the way, the entire time I've been doing this voiceover, I keep checking my phone. And the reason I keep checking my phone is because I'm an overthinker and I worry about things for no reason. Yeah, I'm an overthinker. So my best friend, she posts a lot on social media. She's always posting on her stories. She's always sharing things on her social medias. She's always on social media. And she wakes up fairly early because she has a 2-year-old. So, you know, she's up early and she's always sharing things on social media and she's always posting things. She hasn't really done that today and it's currently 4 in the afternoon and I keep checking, you know, Facebook and stuff like that and she hasn't shared anything and she hasn't posted anything. Um, and I keep thinking to myself, should I be worried? Should I call her? Should I call the police and send them to do a wellness check. Like, is she okay? She has not posted anything all day today. It doesn't seem like she's been on social media whatsoever. And that is so unlike her that I'm starting to worry because, when you're friends with someone for like 8 years, you start to notice their patterns, when they get online, when they get offline. And, she's a person that's always online and she's always sharing things on her Facebook and her Snapchat and stuff like that. And she hasn't all day today. And I'm starting to worry. But also, I'm an overthinker. So maybe I shouldn't worry. Um, I just, I just know that she would be mad at me if I called the cops to her house and it was like nothing. I don't know. I'm an overthinker. And, she hasn't posted on social media all day today. And that is so, so, so unlike her. So, a little bit worried. A little bit worried. And I've sent her TikToks and she hasn't replied to any of those TikToks as she normally does. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. But I'm sure she's fine. Maybe she overslept or she's taking a nap or something. I don't know. Um, anyways, but I'm an overthinker. My brain always goes to the worst. My brain literally, it goes to the worst. It goes to the worst things imaginable. Um, Anywho, let's talk about the build because if I keep talking about this, my brain is gonna go on overdrive and is gonna overthink. But yeah, here we are working on the layout of the build, and I'll be honest, the layout in this building, in each of the apartments, I don't know if the layouts are good. I will say that each apartment does have a unique layout, so every apartment does feel a little bit different from the other. And I don't know if that's good. Uh, I don't know if that's good. I feel like the apartment with the best layout is the one we just did. The first apartment, that apartment definitely, definitely has the best layout out of all of the apartments. Because after this, yeah, I don't know. This build is a little bit wonky, but look, it's supposed to be wonky. It's supposed to look a little bit weird. We'll eventually fix it when we do the, when we buy it in my Let's Play. By the way, that little balcony area you see in between those two apartments that have 3 floors, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do there. I do kind of want to divide it equally and have each apartment have their own like separate balcony up there, or maybe we could make it a nice shared space. Even though the only people that are going to be able to share it are the 2 people with the big 3-story apartments. Sadly, the people with the studio apartments don't really have a balcony that they could get to, which is kind of sad. Maybe I could add an access in the hallway, so they could also go to the balcony. I don't know. The apartments with the 3 stories are definitely the more expensive and better apartments. The studio apartments don't really have, access to that, and that is kind of sad. But, their rent will be definitely be lower, so that's good, right? Also, I don't know exactly what happened here. I don't remember. Oh, it was the platforms. The platforms were acting a little bit weird for some reason, so I had to like demolish that entire room and just do it again. This build was kind of a pain in the ass with the platform and also the freezes. The platforms and freezes were a pain in the ass while I was working on this. Oh, and I feel like I need to mention this, but I think I need to buy myself a new microphone, which is kind of depressing because microphones are pretty expensive, and I don't have money. But I think I'm gonna have to buy myself a new microphone because this one has been kind of a pain. It has a little volume knob in the front of it, right, where you could adjust your voice levels. But this microphone has been acting as if it has a mind of its own. So sometimes I'm recording a video and that video's audio is very loud. So I have to like adjust it in editing and it sounds weird. And then I record another video and then that video has very low voice audio. So I have to like bring it up. Sometimes it sounds perfect, but then the next video is loud, then the next video is low again. It's like it has a mind of its own. So I have to get a new microphone, which makes me sad because microphones are expensive, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Anyways, we are at the end of the video. Here are the screenshots. Look at this disgusting building. I can't wait to renovate it. It's going to be so much fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.